Okay, so you all remember I bought the Starlink and it would just not work sitting on the ground. So I bought this little bracket for like, I think it was like 20, maybe $25 off of Amazon, and it just screws onto the pole here, onto my ladder. And then it's got another, ball joint where you can adjust how the Starlink sits on there. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting it up there. Now, unfortunately, after I got it on there, I realized that I'd forgotten to plug it in, and the cord has to go on before the brackets. Oh, I'm saying dirty words right now. You can't tell, but I am. I'm like, what the, oh, geez. So then I realized I had to take it off, so we're unscrewing it, and we're going to start over. I use this 12-foot ladder when I'm on my home base because it's so much sturdier and easier to get up and down on the roof, even though it's a hassle to drag it out here. I don't know if any of you have an RV with one of these back ladders, but it almost feels like you're climbing at an inverted type of thing. Like you're actually like going up, like leaning back, because it's so steep. And to try to hang on to it to get anything done, it's super tiny. So I always use this 12-foot ladder when I'm working on the roof. Okay, so I've got the cord on. We're hooking it back up. I am just going to kind of adjust this based on a northeast kind of a thing, because that's how it was working before. Okay, so I had to go plug it in. Okay, so I had to go plug it in the house, because although I plugged it in up here, I forgot to plug it in the other end. And now I need to use the app to figure out where to point it. So I'll check in with you here in a minute. Okay, so I got the Starlink all hooked up. It was a challenge because once I got it plugged in, then I was trying to use the app, and I had a different email on there than I thought I'd use, and trying to get it to work, and blah, blah, blah. Finally, I got it going. So that's why I didn't record it all, because I kept having to start over. But anyway, so the app was showing very high speeds on the speed test. And I thought, ooh, exciting. And so I came in and I did a speed test on my computer using the Google speed test, and it was lower. But it was a little over double of what travelfi was giving me. Still nowhere near what I get if I go into the house and use the Xfinity, but double what I was getting from travelfi. So downloads were almost triple and uploads were about double. So still faster and cheaper. Travelfi was costing me $129 a month for unlimited. Right now I am on the Starlink roaming plan for 300 gigabytes. I'm going to keep an eye on that, and if I need more, then I'll bump up to the unlimited, which is $175. So that would be more expensive, but for an extra $50 and have double the speed, it might be worth it. I don't know if I'm going to use 300 gigabytes. We'll see. I have contacted travelfi to see what my average has been over the last 3 months, because I couldn't figure out on their website, and even with ChatGPT trying to help me, couldn't figure out how to see what my usage has been. So maybe if one of you know how to do that, you can let me know. But yeah, so we'll see how the Starlink goes. You saw me on the ladder, but let me show you how I ended up getting it hooked up there. Now that it's all up and complete, I'm running the cord into an outlet in the window there, which I do with my twinkle lights and stuff. And then I've just got it running back here. So it comes with a super long cord, so no problems there. And then I've got it up here on that little bracket, and the way it goes on there, I'll be able to get it off of there real quick and just go down the road and then pop it back on when I get to where I'm going. I could probably leave it up there, but honestly, I don't trust it, and it would probably end up flying off going down the highway. I'd unplug it, of course, but yeah, I don't want to trust it to be up there. But I usually stay in one place at least 2 or 3 weeks at a time, so I don't have to climb up that ladder once in a while. You saw me using that big 12-foot ladder just because it's a little easier, but I do have an attachment to the ladder that's there that I can get up and down if I need to. So anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll give it an update after a few weeks. We'll see how it goes. I'm currently uploading a YouTube video with it right now, and it told me it's a 4 gigabyte video, It's fairly long. I want to say it's almost 30 minutes long, which is larger than most of my videos that I upload. Most of them are between like 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes tops. And it's telling me it's going to take close to 2 hours. If I was doing that with my travelfi, I'd be sitting here half a day and I wouldn't even bother, because that was what the other thing with travelfi is, I think because it goes through cell phone towers, it would glitch. It would, disconnect and reconnect and disconnect and reconnect. And sometimes when you're trying to upload stuff, that means you have to start over, and refresh it and get it going again. And if you walk away and you don't know that happened, that's what used to happen to me. I'd say, oh, this is going to be a while. I'll go do the dishes or whatever. And then I'd come back and, oh, crap, I got to start it over, And I'm hoping Starlink's not that bad. That will be the big decipher to see if it's really worth it or not. I don't know. We'll see. Have a good one.